Hey guys, this is System, and this is Skyopolis 5. Hope you're all having a great day. Let's go ahead and jump back into this pretty cool package. In between episodes, did a fair amount. Got a new set of armor, as you can plainly see. New shield, look at that. Curved shield, man. Just a curved shield, pretty cool. It is a kilogram shield. Then we got our Uthrich sword, and it's looking all good here. I guess it's Uthrium. That's what it is. Does more damage to the mobs in the Undergarden, which is pretty cool. 1.5 damage. And it's pretty cool all around. Let's go ahead and see if we can actually get the right point of view here. Get that back up. And yeah, I did a fair amount in between episodes, so I went ahead, got us 2 more kinds of saplings going, right? So we have, I guess, this one here, the Veiled Mushroom. This one's getting me mushroom. It's going to be a material we'll need. I'm actually going to go ahead and grab a stack of that. But with that, we're going to be able to make mushroom stew, so that's cool. We have a bunch of different options for mushroom. I just did that one. You just put on some deep soil and stuff, so that's good. Also got us a slime option. So we have slime coming in here now. I had to put a beehive in here to get this to actually pull the slime. So down here, you see it says requires a beehive upgrade. So I didn't even know this was an upgrade. But anyway, you put this in here. The way I actually got the honeycomb for the beehive was just with the Amazon. So I got that done. And now we have a slime option. And I got the dirt because you have to put it on the slimy, some kind of slimy dirt. Doesn't have to be that one. But I got it from that island right over there because we can fly now, right? So that's cool. Oh, also, one thing I learned in between episodes, too, because people told me, was this here does duplicate the liquids, right? Boom. And you also get a free bucket. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. You may notice over here, too, got ourselves 3 more heater setups. We're actually going to get these up and running here in a couple minutes. And now that I'm thinking of it, let's go ahead and grab ourselves some charcoal. Need them all fueled up and ready to go. So we can just kind of hammer the... Oh, I have some chests in there, man. Hammer in the items that we need to smelt down here in a second. Because we're going to be working towards 2 new enriching fluids today. One for the Undergarden, one for, like, vanilla materials, which is awesome. Actually, if you go down here, you'll see real quick. So we're going to work on, this one here. Undergarden Enriching Water Catalyst. As well as the Strong Enriching Water. So we'll be working on both of these today. So we're going to be moving ahead in our materials big time, as well as a new strainer, which is actually really cool. Anything else in between episodes I can think of? Actually, what's this guy over here have? I didn't see him. Wandering Trainer. What do you got, buddy? Let's see what you got real quick. See if you have anything interesting. There you go. Efficiency 5, mending. Oh, that's actually a really nice... I wish I had emeralds. That'd be a really nice pick, actually. And we won't worry about that too much. Anything else? Oh, one more thing I want to do before we kind of progress here is I saw we could finish this quest here and actually get our infinity wand, right? So let's go ahead and get that done. We have enough of this essence now. So let's go ahead and grab 16. Do that. Submit. Probably get a large sound here. Am I a liar? Oh, I need to do the last quest. So there we go. Got ourselves our infinity wand finally. And I'm going to show you one thing with this too, just so you know how to use it. Because I've dirked with it so many times that I can never remember how to make the undo the blocks, right? So anyway, so you have this here. You just wanding. This thing can do 1,024 blocks at a time, so you can make giant messes with it, right? But basically, if you want to undo the last thing you wanded, just hit Control and Shift at the same time and right-click. Then you can right-click, and it looks like it'll only go back 2 steps. After that, you're kind of stuck with it. But at least you're going to undo if you place a whole lot of blocks on a floor of all the same type of block at the same time, because it can make a giant mess, right? So just thought I'd show that real quick. Also, there's another menu with this too, right? What is it? Shift, Control, right-click. It gives you different kind of settings that you can use with it as well. So pretty cool there and really rad. Anyway, so what do I want to get to first off? So first thing I want to do here is go ahead here, check out the refining section, right? Over here, we're going to actually get into some new crops. So I already have some stuff here. Do that and that. These glitter kelp you can find in the water in the Undergarden, but they'll give us kelp. So if we want to get it to conveyors or other things from Crate, we'll be able to do that. I'll have to do a setup for that at some point. Also, I need 2 of these, I believe. So let's do that. Get ourselves some mushrooms, which is cool. And then we could also get ourselves the other color mushrooms, I believe, if we do this and that right there. Hit this little button. There you go. Got yourself the red mushroom as well. So that's cool. Then there's a way. How do you get the pumpkin seed? Oh, yeah. You get it from the gloom gourd, right? Do I have gloom gourd? Yes, I do. Okay. Go ahead and do that. We got this yesterday, so you just get that in the Undergarden. There you go. Got our first pumpkin. And once we have this pumpkin grown and actually have a pumpkin, we can actually get ourselves a, what is the other one there? The melon as well. So I'll kind of worry about that later on. Just let that grow. So that's cool. Got a little bit of the gloom gourd there. You notice too that I added this extra dirt here. We've got a whole bunch of extra dirt now going around the outside of our, I guess, little square there. I'm going to end up moving all my farms down here at some point. Okay, the first thing we're going to work on here, I guess, is going to be working on setting up our tinkers. We need to start working towards stuff like this virulent mix bucket, so those liquids. Apparently, if we went to the Undergarden and used our iron bucket on this liquid, it destroys the bucket. So it treats it like a clay bucket, so that's something to be aware of as well. Also, I should mention this here too. There's a quest to do a snow golem spawn egg. So you get yourself a snow golem, right? So you get yourself snow. We don't need to do that, although I will end up making it, right? So it's not hard. It just takes a pumpkin there once it's all grown up and ready to go. But with that, you'll be able to take the snow, put it into the Tinker Smeltery, get water inside the smeltery, so you can actually do the recipe. The recipe we're aiming for is here, right? So you need water, and if you didn't have the bucket yet, that'd be how you get snow in the smeltery. But we have bucket, man, so we good to go. Okay, so first thing, I guess, would be we need the deep rocks. Let's go ahead and grab them. Gotta grab a stack of these as well, but let's go ahead and grab 8 of these deep rocks. I guess 8, right? That is 9. There you go. Then we should be able to take that and combine that with this here, right? So let's do that. Grab ourselves a melter, and we actually have our smeltery controller. So that's good. So we are progressing. Next thing we're going to do is grab some of the Uthrix shards. Go. I can actually make a couple more of them. Let's go ahead and get them done. These are going to be used to make lava, so we're going to grab that. But I saw we also need it to make the drain in this pack. So let's go ahead and grab you. Sweet. I guess it hunt down a drain, because we'll need at least one of them at this point. That is good there. Awesome. And then we should have pretty much everything we need to go ahead and set up our tinkers. Also, this here, the seared bricks, you could just cast them off in the heater. So like we were doing previously, just with the grout, right? So, and then you could change them to the bricks right there. Also, I need to do this, actually, now that I think of it. The deep rock, you can actually put that in here and get these pebbles, because we need this in pebbles form. So that's good. There you go. And I think we're pretty much ready to go for the next part, right? So that's good. Do I have a hoe on me? Because I think breaking my floor, these ones here, actually requires a hoe. But I don't know where all my hoes are, man. Where my hoes at? There's one right there. There you go. Awesome. So we're going to set up the tinkers over here. I'm just going to go with a 3x3, I think. How many spaces do I want to leave? Maybe like that many. There you go. And then we'll do the 3x3 right here. Actually, I might change that slightly. So which way does this one go? Let's do that. And this, then we'll just do it right here. There you go. That's good. Maybe? Or do I want that one more back? I think I want that one more back. And I'm dropping all these in to the void, but it doesn't matter too much. There you go. Let's go ahead and grab this here. Go ahead, pop this down. Like I said, it'll be a 3x3 internal. I should have said that, but now I have, so it's okay. Bring that across right there. Go ahead and get this out of here. I found this Paxel too. It's just a multi-tool, which is cool. Although it's not that fast, is it? I thought that was faster than that. You don't have to do the corners when you build this multi-block, right? So you don't have to worry about that at all. But we just do something like that there. Then we go ahead and grab ourselves the smeltery controller. Put that right here. Doesn't really matter what floor it's on. That's just the one I'm going with. Then we'll go up a couple more levels here. That. Oh, that's the controller. Won't let me want that. Sweet. And that is good there. So that's pretty much our smeltery. The only thing we really need to add here, I guess, would be the drain. We'll just put the drain right about here on the corner. Putting on a corner is nice because it gives you access to 2 sides, right? So we'll have one for the casting table, one for the basin. Then we'll probably just put our tank right here because our lava production is going to be over here anyway. So let's just grab a seared tank. There you go. And this thing should be ready. There you go. It's good. So you can click on it now, see the insides. It needs fuel, right? To produce lava in this pack, you actually need to use these Uthrium shards, I guess, or I guess what they call crystals. You actually have to smelt them down, right? But has to be done, I guess you could do it in the melter, right? So we'll be able to do that in the melter. So that's one of the things we'll be melting down there. You can't use cobble until later in the pack, because usually you can make lava with cobblestone, right? But in this pack, it takes the blazing blood, right? I should be looking at lava, right? That'd be the better right to do that. Go right here. So you see it takes blazing blood. It takes 1200 degrees, and I think coal's only, I don't know what coal produces, to be honest. I don't know how much heat you get out of coal, but it's not enough either way. Let's go ahead and toss these in here. That's good. Gonna turn that on. That's gonna automatically pour into this tank, so that's kind of the idea there. Also have a couple other materials here. So we got, let's see here. Let's put the rest of them in there. There you go. The veiled mushroom. This one here is actually going to produce the virulent mix, I believe. Yeah, virulent mix. So 10 millibuckets per. Oh no, that one's going to be for the mushrooms too. We got to do the rocks, I guess, for the virulent mix. So that is what the pebbles are going to be for. So let's head over to this one. Put that in there. We're going to have to smelt down 50 to get 1 bucket's worth. So it's actually going to take a bit of time. And I guess the last one was clay, and I forgot to bring clay. We need clay in the recipe as well. But once that's all set up, we basically just need to sit there, let it all kind of smelt down, come back, and it should end up at the tanks here once I have all the levers turned. So that's cool. And that there. I'll be able to bucket that over too. Actually, I'm pretty sure I could do this too. So actually, yeah, it's not smelting right now. Let's do this. This is my plan here too, to get this into the smeltery. So I could just kind of swap the tanks, right? So do that. There you go. If I can get the other one back, please. Can I do that there? Go ahead and grab our seared. There you go. Then that there. Then this thing is fueled up and ready to go, right? So that's good in that regards. Then if I go ahead and cast these ones off. Awesome. Start getting a little bit of these liquids. Maybe we'll come back to this because I don't even think we have full bucket yet. But basically what we're trying to do is, like I said, produce this liquid here, the Undergarden Enriching. So it takes the 2 bottles of water, so 500 milliliters of water, 1 block of clay, 500 millibuckets of virulent mix, so I have to smelt down 50 of those pebbles. Then the mushroom stew, which is 1 bowl. I don't know what a bowl equates to. Don't know if we can actually see that anywhere. It's probably 125 millibuckets, so that's not too bad. But once they're all done, we'll come back and do that there. So that's good. And the water I'll be able to grab for right there. So we is good. So the next thing we're doing here, while we're waiting, we can go down to here, mushroom ball. We can actually complete that quest really easy because I have mushroom balls just from the chest, from the various islands, plus our own island. Let's do that there. And in here, virulent mix. This tells you that melting deep rock pebbles in a smeltery will make the mix, and it's dangerous. Here you go. So we don't have to worry about that one. Have to get a bucket of lava. Utherium can be melted into the smeltery to make lava, so it tells you that there. These sear channels, you could use that to move around the liquids, but honestly, I'm pretty sure we could just use those tanks onto the drain and get it straight in there, so I don't think that's even a thing. What is that called there? What are those things called? Again, I just saw it too. Channel. Let's go ahead and make a channel, just get that quest done. I've never actually used these things because they're a hassle. Actually, I think I use them in 1 pack, but anyway, I always try to avoid them. Anyway, that's good there. Then down here we have our enriching water. We can already go ahead and do this one here too, the forgotten agate mesh. We could actually make some of them. And that's what this liquid is partly for. It's actually for multiple things, right? So let's go ahead and make some of those meshes here. I should have forgotten nuggets here. Go ahead and grab them. So these forgotten nuggets, one way of actually kind of do, I guess you can't. I thought you could make these. Yesterday I was talking about, I thought you could make these. What I saw was if you go to the meshes here, there's 2 ways to do the meshes, right? So you need this forgotten agate mesh, right? So you see here, it takes 4 of the nuggets, 1 of the string meshes, or you can pump Undergarden enriching water just into a casting table and it makes a mesh. So you have 2 different ways of doing it, right? So we don't have many of the nuggets, so we'll just do our start ones this way, and then we'll switch over to the liquid version once we have to, right? Well, we'll only be able to do like 7 or 8 with this right now, so we'll be pretty limited. We also need our regalium for the second stage of it, so let's grab that. Sweet, and pull you out. Awesome. Go ahead and make as many of these as we can. Looks like we'll end up with 9. Then I think if we go to use on that, grab this here. We get these solid survivalist strainers, which have 720 uses. So these ones last a lot longer, which is nice. And they get a little bonus on how fast they work too. What is there, the efficiency. But we should be able to just right click these in here. There you go. And how many more? We got 2 more. There you go. If we got use on this, you'll see we're going to start getting nuggets. And that's kind of the whole point now. We actually start getting nuggets, and with those nuggets, we'll be able to drop those nuggets into both Undergarden enriching water to start getting Undergarden materials, because we're going to need a continuous supply of this regalium and the Utherium to produce lava, right? Then we'll drop our surplus of the nuggets, right, into the strong enriching water, and that's the one that's going to start getting us the iron, gold, and the other things, right? So it's multi-stage, and you need to kind of make sure you always have enough of the regalium and the Utherium to kind of push forward, right? So that's kind of how that works there. We may have enough for a recipe here now. Let's go ahead and see. What do we here? We should have a full bucket here. Let's see here. If I do this, I want to test this. And right-click that on there. There you go. And just put all the liquid in there. So that does work. So that's exactly as I was hoping. Go ahead and do this here. Go ahead and right-click that one in there. There you go. That's good. Oh, wait. Empty. There you go. Should have both the liquids in there now, right? Awesome. Go ahead and pull this one out here. There you go. Right-click that one in there. Awesome. And then I just need to empty this bucket somewhere. I just need a little temporary setup right now because we're going to be using this liquid in a couple minutes here. So let's do that. There you go. Go ahead, put you right there. Also, I need to check the market real quick. Do we have another bucket in there? Because I think I need a second one. No, I need this update to give us another blank bucket. But anyway, go ahead and grab some water. Pop it in there. And then to actually make the, what is it there? The undergarden enriching thingy mabobby, this right here was just, it looks like it's just poured into a basin. So I should grab these faucets here. That'd probably help. Here you go. And do this here and try this. Nope. Oh, I didn't put the water in there yet, did I? Wait, do I have everything in there? No, I don't have water. Come on, system. Get your head in the game. So if I take water, do that there. There you go. We should now have everything we need for that to mix, right? It should all mix up. Undergarden. We got 4 buckets of undergarden enriching water. So if I actually just put this off, will this like cool down and turn into one of those? That's what I'm assuming is going to happen here. And then we should be able to actually do this too and start getting more of the strainers, right? Kind of see how this works here. Yeah, there you go. We're getting that. And that's cooling down. Awesome. I got to add a hopper to chest here to automate that pretty easily. And this one here, I think we'll only have to do like the 1 or 2 times here. This one won't be all the time, but I'll be able to just produce these really easy now. So not too bad. And how much liquid does that use? So we use 1 bucket per. So I'm going to have to do enough of these to actually fill out all of our strainers. And then we'll be in pretty good form here, right? So pretty awesome. The only thing is keeping up. I think the hardest part is going to be keeping up with the gallium crystals, like I said, with the nuggets. But either way, because they're hard to farm, you know what I mean, in that dimension. They're kind of a pain. Oh, this takes forever to cool down. Wait, is that actually cooling down? It's giving off particles like it's cooling down. Maybe it just takes a while? Let me look at that one more time here. This here can be used to make the undergarden materials for blank pebbles, dust, and nuggets, right? Yeah, it doesn't show anything has to be inside the actual basin. Oh, there we go. It just took a long time. And once we have this, we should be able to take this and throw that into there. And now we have our liquid. There you go. We are good to go. And then I should be able to grab the bucket now, pick it up, move it wherever I want. And then when we're ready to go, actually, I'll put it right here for right now. Let's go ahead and just do that. I keep dropping those void every time I try to break one. Anyway, I need a magnet, but I really don't have an option right now. If I went and checked out here, we should have some nuggets now, right? Let's grab some of them. And, well, I didn't put any over there yet. I should be able to get our first nuggets either way. I actually want to keep 4 of these too. So if I go ahead, do that. Oh no. Yeah, I just did that, guys. So after my little trip there into the void, I did go ahead and work on some more of the strainers. So we actually have a good amount of them now. So we got 1, 2, 3 rows done, and then we only need 3 more. Then I ran out of regalium. So that was as far as I could take it at that point. Let's just get rid of that bowl there. I don't need that. We got a good amount of nuggets now, though. So we're looking pretty good there, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and drop you off. Oh, I actually got a pumpkin here to do that snow golem as well. Made a bunch of the string meshes, too, because I can. I actually have slabs underneath this, too. But before we even get to that, we might as well go ahead and make our next water here. I need the leaves. Did I grab the leaves? Yeah, I grabbed the leaves here. We need a aqua catalyst. So let's go ahead and grab this here. I guess we need a flower as well. So let's go ahead and see if we can hunt down a flower here. That looks good. Awesome. Go ahead and grab a aqua catalyst. That looks good. And with this, we can go ahead and grab our, what is the catalyst we need? The strong enriching? Strong enriching water, right? Oh, we need some waste. Let's go ahead and hunt some of that down. I already have 3 drawers with waste because we have so much waste. I really need storage upgrades, but we haven't been able to get to those yet. But anyway, that quest is complete, so that's good there. You see here I have a lot of the base resources from this quest line done because it's literally just all nuggets and stuff. Then strong enriching, we're good here. Then I think we throw this into undergarden water. I think. I need to go to, I guess, use on that, right? check that out. Yeah, Undergarden Enriching water. So we should have some of that in the Tinkers right now, right? So let's actually go ahead and grab, hopefully, our bucket. Not sure what I did with my bucket, man. Okay, there it is right there. Go ahead and grab you. Also, just a word of, I guess, warning. Make sure this is never selected when you bucket into the drain, because if you do, you risk destroying your bucket, remember? So make sure virulent mix is never selected. Make sure it's on anything else. Doesn't matter. Just don't do it with the bucket. Anyway, that's good there. We want the Undergarden Enriching, so let's go ahead and grab you. And you should be able to grab a bucket of that. That looks good. With that, we should be able to grab our third type of fluid, right? So let's go ahead and put it here. There you go. Let's actually grab some slabs proactively this time before we jump into the void. I did go ahead and replace my totem too, so we are good in that regards, right? So we're looking pretty good here. That's good. I should have made another 5 of them. Awesome. And then I think we just go ahead and throw this into here. There you go. So we have 3 fluids now. Now, what we need to do is start taking nuggets and throwing these in here. I did put slabs in here, right? Okay, good. Yeah, start throwing stuff in there. There you go. And we'll start getting our regalium. So probably going to focus on this one first, but we could also go ahead and start throwing stuff in this one and start getting all our other materials as well, right? So we're at the point where we can start getting good materials, all those different ones like zinc, lapis, gold, iron. There's a few other ones there as well. Not sure exactly. There's copper, all that good stuff. I think there's coal in there as well. Looks like there's a way of getting redstone. Not sure how you get the redstone here. Sure, we can hunt it down. There you go. Looks like you have to throw the actual shards into the water to get the redstone. So that's a little expensive there. Then I don't know how you get the nether quartz here. Looks like not there. It's going to be here somewhere. Probably another liquid throwing one, right? Looks like blank gems. That's later on. Regalium. So we can throw regalium in here. So yeah, we'll have to, I guess, produce in both liquids is basically what I'm saying. What I'm going to do for now is throw most of it in here because I want to get enough regalium to finish off our meshes. And then I'll probably still even not touch the actual, whatchamacallit there, the nuggets for the other stuff until I have the next set up. So I'm going to make sure I have enough to do another 28 strainers, right? Before I go ahead and start making nuggets of the iron, gold, and stuff like that. Because I never want to run out. Because if you run out, you're going back to the underground and you're going to start farming again. So yeah, just want to keep ahead of it. Make sure I have enough. And what is that? 4 times 28. I need 80 plus 32. What is that? Like 112 of the regalium before I head to that other dimension. Also, how much of this do we get? We actually get a decent amount of this. So I don't know if we're even going to need the liquid setup. But doesn't hurt either way, right? Just make sure if we ever run out, we're good to go. But anyway, that is good there. So yeah, good all around, basically is what I'm trying to say here. So that is awesome. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and farm this out. And once I'm, I guess, caught up on regalium, kind of look at some other stuff here. We may look at automating these liquids, actually, the dropping of items into them, because that'd be really useful. So another thing that I've seen here, I just noticed this now, actually. Grab that and that. Stuff like this clog them. And the frost steel, right? So go ahead and grab that, do this here, turn it on the nuggets, and then that's nuggets as well. I think it has to be a nugget form. We'll kind of see that in a second. I need to process the raw stuff too, but anyway. You can actually go ahead and convert this up too. So you go to use on it, right? And you can take the nugget and throw it in the strong enriching. So any spillover that you have from this when you're producing your regalium and the shards there, yeah, the Uthric shards, you can go ahead and just put into this water, and then you start actually getting good amounts of iron and copper, and I'm not sure what other ones I'd have to look at there that we don't need kind of in mass. The clogram looks like it's mostly just for armor, right, and weapons, so we don't really need that. And the same as the frost steel one, we don't really need that at all either. So definitely cool and definitely awesome. These ones here I saw could be converted too, actually, and we'll actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to keep producing that liquid. I was thinking maybe I don't need my liquid anymore, those 4 stages of liquid. But I think you're better off doing this because later on you'll be able to turn this into the blank iron ingots. And that's going to save you a lot of iron, tons when you get into the this mod here, extended crafting. Those tables to make the higher level ones take an immense amount of iron. This is going to save you a lot of work. So yeah, I'm going to be definitely keeping that stuff, using it for that, because this stuff is basically free now. Just producing the Undergarden Enriching water. This kind of automation here, which is cool. Also, every time I do buckets, I have to reset the levers that I keep forgetting to. But working out pretty well. So I'm going to go ahead and see if automating the dropping of the items in the fluids, like how hard it's going to be here. So I'm just grabbing a few trap doors. We're going to need that. Then we're going to need a new chute, right? So we need these ones here, these smart chutes. I need a couple of regalium. Let's go ahead and grab that. I have enough here now to do my next batch of strainers. That's actually the exact amount right there. We'll just set up one of these right now to kind of test it. We have lots of durability left in those strainers too. I kind of checked them real quick. So to get to enough to reproduce all the strainers, only took 120 uses or so, I guess. I guess these ones would be less than that as well, right? Yeah, so probably about 100 uses in total. So that is not too bad. And then we need a regular chute as well. So let's go ahead and grab a regular chute. Here we go. And then there was a quest for a filter as well. I don't think I've ever used a regular filter. So I guess we'll see if this works or not. I think I have this here. Let's go ahead and grab 4 of them. There you go. I always use the attribute filter, which is like the upgraded one. Anyway, don't know how these ones work. Let's grab you real quick. And how many items? Oh, you let me filter lots of stuff. Yeah, this should work just fine. So that's good there. So we'll go from chute into the liquid, then smart chute. I think that should work, right? I guess we'll try it. Either way, we got our big chest here. Let's see here. We got probably one of these ones that we got as a reward. We'll try that. Here we go. And where do I want to set these liquids? I'm going to be grabbing the nuggets here. So I guess for less running, maybe over here somewhere. Doesn't really matter too much. We'll put one of them right here. There you go. Go ahead and grab the smart chute. Maybe up there. Sweet. Then a piece of wood so I can get my planks around it. There you go. Not my planks, but my trapdoors. Cool. And see if we can get this covered up here. And if so, we might be able to just have a setup to just, fill the chest and then, kind of walk away, right? That still opens up, right? Good. Let's go ahead and see this here. Awesome. I'd only need a regular chest, probably for the fill chest. Oh, please get out of my way. We'll be able to upgrade our tool soon, too. We actually have a good amount of nuggets now. I was looking at that. So we'll be able to get into an inventory system soon as well. So simple storage will be up first. And then I guess refined storage later in the pack, right? But it'd be nice just to have a actual storage system, right? Anyway, let's go ahead and do something like this here. Then probably just the chest, right? So in theory, that will work. Let's go ahead and grab our liquid here in a second. Sweet. Let's go ahead and get you out of here. That looks good. And then we might be able to get our liquids off the floor now, if this works right. So let's start off with this liquid here. The Underguard Enriching. Go ahead, pop you in there. That looks good. Then we need to just set a filter, right? So we'll have, how many drops of this one? The attribute filter might be, no, it'd actually be more work. How many items do I need to filter here? It's going to be quite a few, actually. So if I grab some blank pebbles, let's go ahead and try this real quick. So blank pebbles, not blank pebbles. Oh, one thing to show you too, actually. I'll end up needing a fairly robust one now. Because one thing I realized was this here. To get the deep rock pebbles, so to make it so you don't have to keep going back to the Undergarden, he has it set up so you can basically put these ones in here. Oh, you see it goes through too quick. See here, grab you. That's why I need the filter. I just want to show you what you can do with this here. It basically turns these into deep rock pebbles, right? So it would do this. Go ahead and do that there. Sweet. And there you go. It turns them into these ones. So that'll be something I have to filter. I need to figure out the whole filter list is what I guess I'm trying to work out here, right? So there would be this, then all the drops that come from that liquid, and hopefully there's enough slots in the filter. I'm going to assume there is. Anyway, let's put that back there, and let me see if I can work out this filter here. So we definitely need this. Let's go ahead and grab that, right? Awesome. And is that on deny list? No, we want that on, I guess that would turn on the deny list. How do you turn that off? Allow list. There you go. We want the allow list. So it'll only allow that right now. Let's just see if that works. So if I put that right there, then grab myself some more of the pebbles. Is it going to hold the pebbles there, then let them convert, then pull them through? Because if so, I can filter everything. There you go. So that will work. That will work. I just need to work out the full filter list for the blank nuggets. And once that's set up, we'll have everything filtered. And then I can just drop things in here, then come back, grab them, and I'm good to go, right? So that is totally functional. So I think I got everything filtered down, which is pretty sweet. I'll have to do it for the other two liquids, but it was actually pretty easy. Basically, you just filter one, then throw the item, I guess the blank item, into the chest, then pick up everything else, and pick up the filter, and all the new stuff is your filter, right? So easy way of figuring out what has to go in the filter. Please stay in there. There you go. But now I should be able to just take these nuggets, drop them off in here, and then the number should go up, and there should be nothing left in the water when it's done, right? I'll kind of finish off there. If there's anything left, I should be able to come around the edges here and grab it. That should be everything, and that looks pretty good. I may have to add some more stuff to it later on, but yeah, pretty good all around. I don't know how you just look up the liquid. Like, you do that there. I just want to see the drops from the liquid, right? But it seems it's weird to look up. So what is one of the things that's in there? I'm just trying to see if I got everything, right? So if I guess I would go to waste, right? Go to waste, hunt down here. Can I actually just choose the single liquid? Or do you have to do this setup where you look at all of them? It looks like you have to look at all of them. Yeah, but there you go. I just want to see all the different things. Yeah, I can't just look at all the different things that just Undergarden Enriching Liquid produces. There is a way of seeing it. Yeah, there you go. But it does the scroll thing, right? Yeah, you can't choose just the one liquid, unfortunately. But yeah, I guess you could do it this way too. But just throw in what you want to filter, I guess, in there with one thing filtered. Grab all the items, then set the filter. Just a nice quick way to do it. Won't take long at all to set up the other ones, and works well. Like, really awesome, actually. That handles that. In time, I'll end up, I guess instead of pulling into a chest, actually, I'll probably still pump into a chest as a buffer. We'll have like a cable or something running into the inventory system, into the drawer wall. Like I said, this drawer wall is just going to go up and up and up as we need it. Probably going to reset in between episodes because I have no place for my new ingots and stuff now, right? I want to change that around, but this works. This works and is pretty rad all around because it's going to save you a lot of work and a lot of sorting too, right? So that's actually super cool. Look at that, man. Sweet. Whoop. What did I just put in there? I put something wrong in there. Let's put you in there. There you go. Awesome. So that's going to work really, really good, actually. So I'm actually pretty pumped for that. Anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and actually end this one here. So, as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. Really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. See you in the next video. Later.